Hey there. How's it going? Got a refund? Refunds are nice. Immediately spent on a Sonic racing game. Oh, cool. They're adding Mr. Joker Persona 5 next week. Kirby Air Riders is releasing in November, but no way you're gonna get it at launch. I really like Man's theme. Doesn't matter what version. It's a good theme. I think the arcade battle game, their theme was really good in that one too. Freaking 62. Like I'm only 62% of the game through. I spent damn near all last session on one little gauntlet thing over and over again because it fucking sucked. Oh boy. So that's fun. But other than that, hope you guys had a good day so far. We also ate the Galaga guy last time, so What did you do? Anyway. It's like they really wanted to do so much with this. It's like they had an idea here, but then like barely, committed to what they were trying to do. But whatever. Big old Galaga dude. And we ate him. I will say I do agree with one of the other what's it called? One of the other reviews for this game. They were like, locking additional offensive abilities behind grinding optional bosses is dumb. I don't see myself 100%ing this game. I mean, very rarely do I 100% any kind of Metroidvania I play, but like, this game in particular has not felt nice. But like I said before, it's like, if this caught your interest or whatever, wait for a sale. Wait for a sale. The game is probably going to go on deep discount at some point or another, but I can't recommend it at full price. But now that I have the night vision, I can see in the dark. A rather unnecessary means of forcing a backtrack, but I guess I couldn't see these platforms before, so thank you, Nick. It's like, who's Nick? That hurt. The Zelda 2 candle. Pretty much. Because all Puck had to say was, it's very dark in here. It'll be kind of difficult to proceed without some kind of... Oh, it was in this room that was super dark. And it's like, hey, remember the robot at the robot a couple, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour back that, got destroyed? No. Good luck remembering where his grave is. Like, I found it, sure, but can I not get up here? What the heck? Okay, never mind. I guess I just wasn't touching the ledge fast enough. Oh my god. Oh, look, it's dark again. Okay. Didn't realize that was a hazard there. I thought that was part of the background. So that's nice. We're back in the light. These remains. Unnamed UGSF soldiers. Will you help us? The real reason why you had to backtrack and get the freaking... I don't know. I guess you would be able to just keep going in the dark if you already knew where everything was, but... I don't know. This game... I am happy to... I am glad that I only paid $8. But based on what I've read about it, they absolutely hyped this game up via that secret level, whatever. What was it, a movie or a TV show? Because apparently, whatever premise that show set up for this game, literally nothing is in it. Ooh. I will eat everything. Cool. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, go for it. I think I still have... I don't have my GameCube copy no more. And actually, now that I think about it, it was back when Tales of Xillia came out that they, like, as part of a pre-order bonus from GameStop, you got a free download code for Tales of Symphonia as well. You know, back when GameStop used to be cool. And back when pre-order bonuses were actually worth a damn. Your disc one? Aw, that's too bad. Either way, Tales of Symphonia was my reason for getting a GameCube. Well, that and Sonic Adventure 2, but I didn't know. There's a lot of things I didn't know about. I went through that era of not having any of my stuff from when I was a child, so my first time playing Sonic Adventure 2 was at a freaking demo kiosk at Target. And needless to say, I was sold. Rouge, I cannot hear you. Star Ocean 3 is literally doing that right now with its freaking audio balance. It's so bad. Like, well, by that I mean I had to put it on. I set the game's audio to mono, to like mono speaker, and it did it a little bit better. But like, goddamn, if Star Ocean is like, you're going to hear these violin strings and you will like it. Star Ocean 6. Zig started up that one, but then they removed it from PS Plus. I offered to buy it for him, but he didn't care too much. I started the demo for it. It was so strange. But for me, I just wrote it off as another long-running series that they decided to just go down the action RPG route. So, if you're an existing Star Ocean fan, you might not like that. Otherwise, I mean, there is a demo. Give it a try. Like the Mana game? Which one? Trials of Mana? You know, I have that. I got it. I was excited to play it. I enjoyed the demo. Never booted it up after buying the game. I have so many games. So many. And I bought more. And I just keep buying more. Like I bought that, the beat 'em up brawler that came out. That's like, Ease versus... Why am I trying to guess? It's literally right here. This thing right here. Because I played the shit out of the PSP version, even though it was only in Japanese. So the fact that this game suddenly, I mean, it wasn't, they kind of just, well, I'm not going to say shadow dropped, but they literally said, hey, we're announcing this game, by the way, here it is. It is a shadow drop, actually. And then it's like, random ass PSP game got fully localized, cross-play multiplayer, and it's like, I wish other PSP games randomly got this fucking glow up. I'm looking at you, Dissidia. Like, bruh. Square Enix could make some easy money just porting Dissidia to freaking modern shit and be done with it. Just port it. Like, that Sorano, the Ease, because I think it was like, because they used a Japanese name, the Ease versus Sorano Kisuke, but like, the fact that it's literally just a port with updated, with smoothed out models and graphics and artwork, and everything is in English, or language of choice. The PSP was another one of those, it was another thing like the DS and the 3DS with a crazy library that unfortunately majority of people will never get around to actually being able to try out because God forbid, You either don't want to port something, but no, Square Enix would rather make yet another fucking mobile game. And it's like... And I think the main thing that makes it so irritating too is like, not so much, oh my god, it's yet another mobile game. It's another Dissidia mobile game. When the first one they made was perfectly fine. I mean, it was still a gacha game, but it was actually... Dissidia gameplay in a turn-based setting is actually really freaking cool. I liked it. Tales of Hearts remaster. Robo Kitty, happy Thursday. Oh, that's Zephyrcat. I guess the chat updated names. Zephyrcat, how you doing? Square Enix just cares about Kingdom Hearts and making a shit ton of Final Fantasy. They barely care about Kingdom Hearts, I feel, at this point. Well, no, that's a lie. They clearly do care about Kingdom Hearts, considering they freaking announce... Considering, yes, let's announce and show, like, what appears to be a gameplay trailer for a game that won't be ready for another 20 years. As far as, like, PSP games, the ones I played the most was the Ys versus Trials in the Cold Sky, Trials in the Sky, and then, Dissidia. I played a ton of Birth by Sleep, too. But then there was also Third Birthday. They would do anything for Dissidia to make a playable game. This is also true. It's too bad. I wanted to like Dissidia NT so bad, but, like... What literally killed the game for me is you can't have a multiplayer PvP game while being super quick to throw people on uneven... I'd rather be in matchmaking for way longer than I should than to be paired against a 3-man squad while I have 2 bots on my team. No, I never had a PS Vita to play those games. I tried with like an English patch to Tales of Innocence on the DS, but I just couldn't get into it because the patch was super broken and the patch was like hardly functional. GTA 6 is going to be a thing. I just don't care about GTA in general. I mean, I have GTA 3. I probably would play that at some point, but it's not going to make me buy GTA 6 at all. And then GTA 6 is going to come out. The people who like it are going to like it, but then other people are just going to go right to playing... People are just going to go right back to playing GTA Online, and then that'll be it. Speaking of Tales of games, they keep being like... They're like, oh, by the way, we're gonna... Don't worry... Tales of Xillia 2 is getting remastered too, and I'm like, well, you already missed your chance with me buying that, because I would have bought Xillia 1 and Xillia 2 if they were bundled together. I guess that's my needlessly dramatic stipulation. They should have been bundled together. Then the next thing too is like, how much is it gonna be? Because I totally didn't look at the I didn't look at the prices at all either for... Hold on. I can just look at it. I forgot. I can just do that. Let's see here. It's right up the top of the list because it's still a pre-order only, right? What is it going to be? $40 like Grace's? Okay. They could have bundled both of the games. They could have bundled both of these games together for $70, and I'm sure they could have gotten a way of selling it like that. Also, the only thing I refuse to believe, apparently Jude is only 15 years old. I'm like, this dude is like in medical college. Oh, he's 15. I'm like, no. But I gotta remember, these are anime characters, and anime characters never act their age. Or the fact that Mila... Oh, Mila Maxwell is 20, you know, for those who don't know the actual lore. Oh, she's just 20. It totally isn't some random old guy who made himself a hot girl body. Half of the time I can't tell if there's games fans are expecting to even confirm. GTA 6 was actually announced. Was GTA actually announced, or was it a meme that got out of hand? Look, GTA 6 forever gets memed, and it's very funny. Oh, look, we got this before GTA 6. We got all that before GTA 6. We got GTA 6 before GTA 6. Because this is the bad anime thing, whatever, everyone in high school... Because this is the bad anime thing, where everyone in high school has 3 careers already. God, I love Yahtzee so much. Ha ha ha. I still say the most quotable thing that he has said in one of his videos. Here are the combos you need to know in order to master Darksiders. The Chump Chop, square. The Double Chump Chop, square, square. And the Whipped Cream Genocide Brouhaha, square, square, square. If you're an advanced student, be sure to press the dodge button whenever an enemy someone just looks at you and says, "Hello, this is me telegraphing my attack. Are you ready? Here it comes now. Rock!" Paper. Oh, I can't eat it. I ran out of energy. GTA 6 became the next Silk Song. Dragon Quest 7 remake before GTA 6. GTA 6 became the next Silk Song, Bayonetta 3, and Prime 4 all in one. They're gonna announce a Dragon Quest 8 modern port next, because I think the most recent... What is it? The latest Dragon Quest 8 port was on the 3DS. I kind of don't want to play that on that. Like, I want to play more Dragon Quest games, but I'd rather not do it on a handheld. Squish. Do 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 do. Dragon Quest 9. Which one is 9? I have the Dragon Quest 3 remaster. I stopped playing it. Honestly, for no reason. I was playing it off stream. I was having a hard time, honestly, with the party comp I chose to give myself. And that's on me. But I also just need to stop playing so many RPGs at the same time. Starry Sky Sentinels. Wait, that's... Oh, wait, that was a DS one, right? I remember that one. I think that was my very first long... Dragon Quest 11 remake win. Oh, you already know. I think I gotta get the rock to run into the wall for me. Hey, buddy. Wake up. Thank you. I need you to come this way. Come this way, please. Thank you, boss. I really appreciate you. You're at the final boss in Dragon Quest 9, never beat it. There was the one Dragon Quest game that I did play a lot of, and it's like the one I actively recommended as far as the casual, as far as the classic ones was concerned, was Dragon Quest 5. Just play the DS version if you can, because I think that one was like the most current one as far as like localizations and shit like that. And you have the option of a third wife. I don't know why, like, the whole getting married, it wasn't even a subplot, it was more of an obstacle, really. You had to get married in order to progress the story. Deborah, best girl. See, I don't know. It was Deborah or Bianca for me. I didn't care about Nira at all. Cool, you can pull off his post Xenoblade 2 Rex. Look, the dude getting a glow up like that. If having 3 wives makes you turn out like that. Listen to your Uncle Rex. I don't know if that's what he actually says. I read that on a comment at one point, and I'm like, haha, that sounds like something he'd say. Maybe. He'll show you a thing or 3. And then it's like his freaking Pokemon card collection. Or the fact that Nintendo basically just outright said, yep, our little Shota boy fucks. And he has fucked. And he has 3 wives. If this little nerd can do it, you can too. Maybe not the 3 wives thing, because that's illegal. But other than that. But I want 3 wives. Sucks to suck. Sword Smash Ultimate 2, Switch 2 version, Ultimate. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that's not a thing. But if anything, apparently it's just been shown and it's proven, and I can vouch for it. Ultimate just loads faster on the Switch 2. That's like the only difference I found. Then again, I don't do like glitch-tastic stuff or whatever, trying to stress test the system at all, so for all I know there's more, but like a game loading faster is enough. I'm still shit at the game. Ready to use a ball. You can do it without any wife. You're more buff now. I hate the shield fucks. I'll show you a thing or 3. I can't get over there. I don't jump high enough. Well, that's fun. Time to walk all the way around and back. But you're gonna look like a total... You're gonna make me look like a total bitch if you do this for me. That's just it, Joey. You are a total bitch. God, you are such an asshole. Talk to the hand, bitch. You're now at a consistent 235. Well, that's fantastic. I've been yo-yoing water weight lately. But now I'm just getting to the point where I'm getting better. I'm just getting better at not just eating because I'm bored. So I'm not snacking all the time. I gotta get over there somehow. How? I see. How are we gonna fight without Teddy backing it? Yeah, okay. Have no fear. I'll take Teddy's place for you guys. Oh, guys, I think he's gonna hit you. The issue with snacking all the time is that what is it what you're eating? You just need something that'll fill you up without thinking about eating unhealthy choices. This is true. Granted, I usually, when it comes to me eating and stuff, I tend to eat like the one meal, like meal, and then there's me snacking throughout the day, and obviously it's like snacking throughout the day is just another form of a meal per se, technically, so and all them calories just add up. Palate cleanser. I want to play Metroid again. Ambush. I wonder if I need to find the freaking skull to get the freaking ghost to go away also. Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. Just... Light. I will say, thinking back at the freaking Tales of Zillia thing for a moment, the one thing I did like, though, is how DLC from the first game transferred over to the second game, because they're literally the same characters, same models, all that. They don't expect you to rebuy DLC during a sequel. Especially when literally nothing has changed, but like maybe an... Nice. Woo. Woo. He was was like, wait, is this supposed to make me sound tougher? Next up on the list. I feel a breeze from above. The exit should be ahead. Looks like we can't climb it. The foothold's too high up. We need to find new abilities. Let's find some places we haven't explored yet. Thank you, game, for reminding me that everything sucks. You'd think being 60% of a way through a game, in a game like this anyway, you would have had double jump by now. The only reason why I got kind of okay at this whole hook-shotting thing is because I spent so much time in an optional area that I didn't know was optional until I realized it at the very end and said, fuck it, I'm already freaking dedicated to freaking... I was so annoyed when so much time, spikes everywhere. And then the next thing about it that's also irritating too is, like, I get it, you're trying to be unique and everything, but why do I have to be at a checkpoint to change my perks? I know that's more of a get good complaint, I guess. It's like, I understand not being able to change your equipment mid-fight or something like that, because, you know, most games aren't going to let you do that, you know. But, like, I see a maze. Let's see a maze. Sorry, I got distracted. But, like, I can't get to it. Like how those Sonics are like, okay, so rolling at them doesn't work. We're gonna just jump on them instead. I'm right back where I was before. Time to turn around. But, like, yoink. You stop that. It's too bad I can't use the grapple arm to, like, pull myself up a ledge. Nah, that would make too much sense. It's like, no, Dobby, stop making sense. Mm. I'm still irritated at that one last playthrough I did of Mega Man Extreme because I never got all the armor pieces because I did. I guess next time I play Mega Man Extreme, I just need to make sure to just let the dudes do their bosses on their own stage. Don't mix up the power-ups, because God forbid you have the wrong power-up and you can't complete an armor set. And I should attempt a actual Zero playthrough. I always play as X in that game because he's easy mode. Let's explore places we haven't been yet. I'm like, okay, dude, but I can't go any further, it looks like. I cannot allow you to go any further. Enemy shields analyzed. Let's see what you got. And then Nintendo's gonna be like, here's a remaster for a game nobody asked for. And I'm sitting, and then we're gonna be here like, alright, Nintendo, whatever. It would be kind of funny. It also fucked up. That new definitely not Star... Oh, shit. Oh, whatever. That new definitely not Star Fox game. Suddenly we get an update from the devs being like, so yeah, Nintendo won't allow us to publish it on the eShop. How about Legends ZA? I'm not playing it. Aside from some minor technical issues, and by technical, it's like with like gameplay and user error, Zig seems to really like it. Part of me wants to say I feel like I've gotten over Pokemon, but in all reality, I just... The not Star Fox game that got announced pseudo recently that everyone's hyped for because it actually looked really fucking good. Sorry, I had to stand up and Mega Ray Shoe. Well, I ain't got one of those. I forget what it's called, but it's like the latest. It's like literally like the latest one because it looks really, really good. I don't know. It's just the funnier thing about Pokemon ZA though is the fact that like you got a lot of folks being like, well, no wonder Nintendo tried suing. It looks so much better, and I'm like, Power World looks so much better than it. I'm like, Power World is a completely different genre of game, which some folks just don't want to acknowledge at all. Oh yeah, I still can't like slam the floor to like break shit, so Power looking better than modern Pokemon is not a compliment. Exactly, considering I mean, I guess for me it's like it's just Pokemon. The only reason why I was interested in ZA is because it's like, ooh, it's the Pokemon Legends game. It's not a Pokemon mainline. It's not a Pokemon mainline. But in all reality, another reason is that we only have the one Nintendo Switch, and if I would have wanted to play it around the same time Zig is playing it, and I'm not bothering to stress myself out over that. But then, like, one of the things you get... Do y'all even care about Pokemon spoilers at this point? Because it has something to do with mobility mechanics. Because remember, Nintendo's trying to sue Power World over the concept of using your flying monster as a fucking hang glider. Because it makes me think, what, were they expecting to do that in Pokemon, in any other Pokemon game from this day forward or whatever? Nope. Instead your little ghost phone does everything for you, and I'm like, then why make a big deal about hang gliding? Or the concept of using a ball or capsule item to summon a monster to fight for you. It's so dumb. I think Wild Blue is the one, yeah. There's so many of these things. Another one I would recommend is Astro Dogs, but, like, that game only has so much replay value outside of, like, perfect clearing the stages, and it didn't really stick as well to me. Has to blend cartoonish creature capture with realistic survival crafting. And it's like I mentioned before, how I was like kind of disappointed in Power World because I got hyped because I was under the impression that Power World was like a regular RPG monster capture game, and that the whole base thing, survival crafting and all that, was just like a side gig of it. I didn't realize that was the entire game. And that's entirely on me for not doing my research into a game. Yeah, I feel like EX Zodiac is gonna be in early access for quite a ways to come. I think I know what I'm supposed to do in this room, and it's gonna be annoying, but I gotta leave the room and come back. Good lord, I gotta go so far back. Why not let me have my mobility? Why not let me have my momentum while moving? Oh yeah, I forgot. I have this thing. I haven't bothered to use it at all. Is this how I'm supposed to get over that gap? I don't know. But okay, I guess. I forgot about big mode. Because it's kind of freaking derpy and unnecessary. But hey, now I can... Oh, so there was nothing here, just the power up. God damn it. Oh yay, max TP. Okay, well... Whisker Squadron is okay, but it's not a Starfire. I was about to say Starfire. It's not it's not much of a Star Fox experience after a while. Does DP stand for Dick Points? I think it stands for Devour. Take that, be Devour. DP. Like, I'm not sure what they... Like, I'm kind of just not sure what they want me to do. Like... We can't get up there. We just can't get up there because... So it's right here, I think. No. Wait, where was it? We can't get up any higher because the door... And it's like, not only do I need this here... He said, you guys have 3 seconds to tell me why you're here before I feed you the marmosets. And then marmosets is not the name of the little monkey. It's the name of my anaconda. Let me see. I think it was further up here. Here. Yeah. Kaboom! I haven't lit up. I wanted to be the one to fill your soul with light! Or however the fuck that freaking... Jesus. That quote from Dante is just Devil May Cry's What Am I Fighting For? He was like, why do you care about this woman so much? Oh, she reminds... Oh, because she looks like my mother. That's hot. I know there's more to it than that. I think. I don't know. It's been forever since I played Devil May Cry 1. N64 flashcard sort of thing. Oh yeah, I remember at one point some other like indie company thing or another. I don't know if that's the right term, but like they essentially built their own version of an N64 that was built for the sole purpose of people to use their hard copies on. And I think Nintendo demanded they take it down. Either that or... Okay, I'll be honest, I'm just assuming Nintendo... The fact that I have to assume Nintendo did something fucked up is kind of... But, like... They were selling them for, like, maybe, like, $120 each or whatever, and it literally was just, hey, we made a console box for you to play your hard copies on. And then one of the things they were, like, weirdly... they were stressing was, like, it does not work with pirated shit. And I'm like... And some folks were like, well, way to freaking alienate half of your customer base, snort. And I'm like, why aren't you... Get up there! What the heck? Like, I still haven't bothered to do anything as far as, like, jailbreaking my, GameCube, because it's like, I don't have another one. Most jailbreaking options be like, okay, this is gonna remove the optical drive, and I'm like, no, I don't want to remove the optical drive, I still have hard copies. But then again, you have some emulator people that be like, what's the point of having hard copies, and you're just gonna copy it anyway? And I guess my whole thing is, so I can have both? Bought a copy of Perfect Dark at N69 to see if the flashcard was being retarded. Oh boy. I can't believe I just read that. The only Perfect Dark game I played a little bit of, I don't know which one what's the name of the one on the 360, but you could go online. The online multiplayer was actually pretty fun, despite me not being able to aim for shit. And you could go online and do co-op and like team deathmatch and shit like that. So you and a local buddy. I guess that's what it was. And then I also played the Game Boy Color game that was so strange. Like, it worked. It was a Perfect Dark game, quotation marks, but it was so weird. But now apparently they shut down the studio that was working on whatever remake it was. Granted, probably a good thing, because the version of Joanna, I think her name is Joanna, I saw the freaking Joanna they were making, and I'm like, why does she look like that? And it's like, for a bunch of people who want nothing to do with the culture war, you guys really... They called her, they were calling her, they were like, look at her, she has the DEI chin. And I'm like, the fuck is a DEI? Oh. I didn't think she looked that bad either, but like, the studio got shut down, and I guess nobody else picked up the project, so Okay. I guess that's where I died at one point. The fact that he legit said, we're missing some abilities, let's go look for them. And I'm like, okay, game. So, how do you propose I do that? Because at this point, I feel like they wouldn't even allow you to get, in a quotation marks, good Metroidvania would not even allow you to get so far into an area without the proper mobility ability, to where the game itself has to say, wow, we can't go this far. Let's go look for more abilities. Because at that point, you're making it seem like the abilities are entirely optional and the game is playable without it. So, again, this is it's a me issue. It's I part of me doesn't want to blame the game so bad, but at the same time, I can't. It's like, you're making it really hard for me to defend you, or not even really defend, just not be an asshole. When it's there's a Star Wars XCOM game. I never played XCOM, so that's news to me. But apparently XCOM is even, based on what I remember some people complaining about at one point, apparently XCOM is even worse about projected hit chances than Fire Emblem will ever be. No, yeah, and then there was the Mario Rabbids game. It looked interesting. I just didn't want to buy it. I say I didn't want to buy it fully knowing that I had a GameFly account. I just never thought to freaking rent it. I missed out on grabbing a copy because I saw at one point that it was being sold for... It was a brand new copy of the game for $8. And I didn't grab it. Or was I stupid? I don't know. I feel like at this point, a good chunk of my game choices have always been like, has always been me thinking, is this a good game to potentially stream? I need to stop basing it on that. It's like, I do game outside of streaming. This is true, Link. I am the origami killer. The origami? That will never not be funny. I just realized I finished Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I should finally get around to watching the Dardigan Everything Wrong With. I just hadn't been keeping up with Dardigan lately. I think the latest thing he did was that new Vampire Masquerade game. What was the point of this? I don't remember. I think there was an item in here, maybe? Oh yeah, the gold ones mug you. Yeah, the gold ones mug you and then run away. They don't do any damage. What's the special stage from Sonic Superstars? Oh my god. I really am hoping that I'm not expected to equip the perk that gives me more, that apparently gives you more range on your hook shot to get to that one area, because that... Christ, man. Where do I go? And usually saying, where do I go when playing a Metroidvania is usually, haha, funny, normal thing, not, It's probably way more straightforward than I'm making it out to be, too, but, like... If I was allowed to equip my stuff anytime, not specifically at teleport points, bonfire, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Allow me to have more agency over my character, despite not having prior knowledge that I would need a specific booster to get any further into an area, you know? But then one could argue all you gotta do is, oh, well, all you gotta do is this, that, and a third. But who knows? Next thing you know, we're gonna get a Shadow Labyrinth 2, and it'll be the best thing ever, TM. I bring you America 2. It's like the funniest Dardigan line out of context. Someone did try saying that after the Sonic X Shadow generation thingy. I think it's no surprise that Shadow is the main character of the Sonic series now. I'm like, who the fuck said that? It's like, yeah, Shadow's cool, but I don't need everything going back to the early angsty teenager days. Well, I would prefer not to, but... I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So you're not just a hedgehog. No, dude, he is just a hedgehog. Monster, do you know who I am? I am the hype. Do you believe in your own hype that much? I am the hype. I've been complaining way too much. You know, for good reason, but... Ride in. I've made it... He's like, ride in. I made a sensor capable of detecting invisible bombs while I was in the pantry. Why didn't you just do that in the first place? Shut up. There's a huge bait. There's a huge bomb in strut A. Go get it. Well, you look pretty suspicious. But I have the AK in the uniform, so I'm totally a soldier, right? Well, in that case, I guess I'll just wait a minute. Where's your bad Russian accent? Everyone here is supposed to have a bad Russian accent. What is your deal? Give me that. Metal Gear Solid 2 is a trip, and I kind of want to... And I'm... You know what? Not even kind of. I'm gonna play it again. I still have MGS5. How have I not been here yet? Was there... Oh, I guess I never came down here. Let's see what happens. Oh, God. Wait, no. I can touch that. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. I saw spikes and immediately was like, oh, no. Well, I'm still playing God Hand also. Starfield Anniversary Edition. Did that game ever get any better? Because I remember a lot of people said it wasn't very good. So I guess my question is, did they end up fixing the game, or is it still ass? I have a Ko-fi page because I figured it'd be easier for people to waste money and throw it at me. If you want, great. If not, that's also great. Just thought I'd say something, throw that out there. I'm not gonna DSP. Dude complaining about Ninja Gaiden 4. Because honestly, he was just bad at the game, which, you know what, it's okay. Ninja Gaiden, no matter what game you play, from what I remember anyway, has always been kind of a pain in the ass to play, no matter how cool it is. But no, the real reason why the game sucks is because clearly it's the game's fault that he got stuck on a optional mission room for 30 minutes. And that's why nobody wanted to give him money. Pogo a go-go. I still say to this day, unrelated again, I keep changing subjects, but whatever. I still say I'm disappointed with all the Crash Bandicoot remakes, remasters, whatever you want to call them. We didn't get something for Crash Bash. Crash Bash is a fun game, and I would have loved playing that with some online. Ew. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Let's see. There's still other places I have. Oh god, I didn't go around that at all. So honestly, I can't really complain. I need more attack. Oh yeah, hold on. Wait, no, I didn't buy it. My bad. I will say, another thing that's really, really dumb. Having to use a consumable to fast travel? Lame AF. Slightly extends. It says slightly. Not even sure if it's even worth it at that point. Ugh. What perk don't I need? I don't need to see. I don't need to see HPs. That is a huge difference. Slightly extends. Hold on. It's going to be insane if I can actually... It's going to be crazy. No, it's going to be insane if I can immediately do what I couldn't do before. Like... Hold on, where was it? I think it was... No, that's not it. Where? Because I know it was super fucking high up, and I couldn't reach. Jesus, come on, come on, come on. Don't be stupid, don't be stupid. You know where this is? You kept... I like how now that I'm looking for it, I can't remember where it is. I love that feeling. This is one of those things, especially if the... absolutely should have just been a normal upgrade that's permanent and not something that takes an accessory slot. Like, what's nobody thinking with this game, man? I don't have to jump to get up there anymore. Yeah. Honestly, with this parry, with the parry equipped, I keep forgetting I even have it. Dang, if only my super extendo stretcher arm could, you know, just grab ledges rather than only specific things, but you know, I guess that'd make the game too easy. So weird not having the health bars on anymore, but it's fine. I don't need it. Hmm. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Hold up. And again, God forbid I can just go and be done, but no. I guess I have to learn the ability to climb up walls, I guess. Hello, Scaly. How you been? Yeah, this is the Pac-Man Vania game. The reason why I knew nothing about this, outside of the trailer I saw on a random Nintendo Direct was because I never watched Secret Level. A lot of complaints apparently stem from the fact that that quick little TV show thing or whatever hyped up something in regards to this game that this game itself doesn't even acknowledge. So, oh jeez. So, for all I know, it could just be a really cool thing, but again, I've never watched Secret Level, so I don't really have an opinion on that. Most of the complaints I'm talking about came from me reading reviews. Like, I don't mind trying what I would deem to be an interesting Metroidvania, but like, as far as this game is concerned, I say wait for it to go on sale. It's like they try, in an effort to establish whatever the story is, lore, whatever you want to call it, lots of words and names and jargon that make no sense, that kind of make no sense, because it's the kind of storytelling where they clearly expect you to know the source material, but it's like referenced in such a way that it's like, how do you expect someone to keep up or keep track of this, you know? The robot Pac-Man be like, I summoned your soul here, and I need you to help me. And it's like, okay, cool. I've played Isekai. I understand the whole Isekai thing or whatever, even no matter how stupid. Oh no, there's a whole army. Oh, okay, there was an army at some point. Oh no, it's like an army of the Galaxians and the Xavians, and I'm like, people who never played Xaviers aren't gonna understand that reference at all. It's the kind of referencing that it's like they just expect you to know this stuff. Like, well, you play Namco games, don't you? You should obviously know about. They took relatively simple, the TLDR of, they took relatively simple lore and turned it into what I think they could have gotten away with making a pretty decent cartoon or something out of. Because it wants to take itself seriously, but it's like, you have a little floating Pac-Man next to you. No one's going to take you seriously. This was the result of a poll I did, because I'm like, it's spooky month. What spooky game should I play? Because again, the trailer had me thinking that this was like some Pac-Man horror game of some kind. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like some funny little pointless horror game. That sounds like it'll be funny. And now I'm just at the point where I'm like, ugh. Oh, I've played every Resident Evil game except for 7 and 8. It's just, instead of doing what literally everyone else was probably doing, which was playing Resident Evil, I'm like, what scary quotation marks game? I didn't want to play like this, like the bog standard horror games that every YouTuber has probably already played type deal either. Like, I don't care for the Amnesias and Outlasts TM. Weirdly enough, it's like the only other game I could think of that actually did some kind of scare factor well. Freaking Metroid Dread, man. I got caught by every single robot. I failed every single quick time event. It was terrifying in its own way. But I feel like Resident Evil kind of lost some of its scare factor when everything just started being action upon action. And when the only thing I have to be afraid of is getting insta-killed by a chainsaw, it's like, oh. Then again, we blame Resident Evil 4 for that. And I love Resident Evil 4. As one person put it about Resident Evil 5, the only scary thing about Resident Evil 5 is your partner on AI. And then meanwhile, you got games, you play through this game for a bit, it's like, did you forget that this was a Pac-Man game? Well, don't worry, there are maze segments. Hang on. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, these damn maze segments are literally just Sonic special stages, but for Pac-Man. That hurt. And honestly, if you've ever played the Pac-Man Championship Edition games, where honestly the entirety of those games may as well be a big fever dream for Pac-Man and Galaga, that's basically what this particular little challenge mode is. That hurt. I'm stressing out. Don't you love live action explosions? Ah, it's like the one Pac-Man game that I played religiously, aside from the Pac-Man arrangement thingy that was on Namco Museum, was Ms. Pac-Man on the SNES. I told this story plenty of times on the other VOD, but that game was my game growing up. Boss fights in my Pac-Man game? Uh, okay, don't know where I went, but alright. Ding, 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 ding. And these segments, while they are cool, they truly expect you to, like, perfect every single one, because I'm already about to lose because I ran out of time. Because I spent all of that time on that first stage.
We'll try again. And then once you memorize it, it's like, okay, now do it faster. Uh, and like, I know there's like an actual rhythm to do this in, but like, God damn it. That hurt. I kind of wish he moved faster, but I was also under the impression that they could still hit me, but I guess not. So long as I stay on the wall, they won't hit me. Of taking damage. I love when games mess up your rhythm or your flow because you dare to try to correct it when it's trying to freaking automate you into doing shit. So I guess my bad game for fucking trying to, like, stop myself from freaking dying, I guess. Because honestly, it's a nice and well welcome break. Oh Oh, damn it. I'm about to run out of time. No bonuses for me. Wise Money 006. Thank you for the follow. That's a pretty funny name, actually. I still haven't found any more. Oh my god, Tiger Woods. But hey, at least I can... I don't even know if I'm even finding progress or not, but like... I can't believe when these soldiers in Operation Ragnarok landed on the surface. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? It's been a while since we've seen one of these. Now I can equip my perk again. Yay! I think the only other Vania game I kinda just gave up on was Blasphemous. That game was too hard. But I should try it again, for old time's sake. Then maybe for fun I'll keep on a freaking death counter. Reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. God damn. They're like perfectly camping out the platform here. Like, bruh. Just get... Fine, screw it. I'll just freaking go out. Well, hey, congratulations. Now the Switch has a persona. It's like the people who were like... I remember all the people who were like... whining, pleading, demanding Persona 5 on the Switch. It's like, well, we got Persona 3. We apologize for Windblow. He is an idiot, but we had trained him wrong, as a joke. I just don't like the fact that it's like... Well, sorry. Wow, it's pretty high up. I've effectively explored everywhere here that I can go, so I guess we need to go back. Maybe somewhere in the volcano that I couldn't go before. See no other thing. You killed my mother. Get ready, fight. I believe his name is Raymond. Raymond.
See, that's a red barrier. I can't break that just yet. I think that's also another red one I can't break just yet. I wish I could, like, cancel it. Oh, would you look at that? I still can't get up there because I don't... Ugh. Like, if anything, I should have to use one of my teleporter things to, like, go to different teleporters that don't have the Meji Soul on it, so that way, you know, put some kind of value on it. You fight the big bear again. Anyway. This right here annoys me. It's like, how do I get up there? Well, so much for that. Oh boy. So that goes over here. Oh. I'll take that. I forgot about that one, but I guess I'll grab it while I'm here. Thank you. I am glad that they mark off everything on the map too. Still doesn't change the fact that navigating is kind of irritating.
Mm. Really? Okay, so there really is nothing else here. I don't get it. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one thing over here. Hey Bronx, how you doing? Well, I can't proceed until I find another ability. Here. The thing that kind of really irritates me at the moment is that the fact that our little Pac-Man literally just outright said, wow, this place is really high up. We should go look for any abilities we don't have. And I'm sitting here like, what Metroidvania is gonna actively tell the player or allow the player to get to a point in the game where they can't proceed and then just say outright, let's go look for other ability. And I'm like, I can't help but be a bit irritated because it's like, every time I think I'm making progress, it's like it ends up being for like another power up or something. And like, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with power ups, bonus health, and all that, but this game's pacing is very strange. It doesn't feel anywhere near as fluid as, say, Metroid. But then again, they're the ones who, perfected that whole thing, didn't they? Also, thank you for the bits, Link. If you are not a fan of the more bare bones Metroidvania style, I don't recommend it. If you're still interested anyway, I say wait for it to go on sale. Like a deep sale. Because it's like, it's not like I'm lost per se, but oh boy, another map marker. Yeah, I didn't watch Secret Level, so my only knowledge of this game was the trailer that got shown at that random Nintendo Direct that we watched together. All I know right now is I'm looking for either a wall climbing ability or a high jump. Or maybe a high jump or a double jump, whatever comes first. My only means of aerial movement at the moment is an air dodge. I mentioned it before, but I'll say it again. Your only means of fast travel being a consumable that you have to keep buying. Really dumb. So now I gotta make sure I go back to the shop when I have my last emergency escape device. Buy more. My thing is, I might argue it's pay to win. But like there are two types of save points. There's the save point that just saves and heals, and then you have the save point that saves, heals, and refills your healing item and allows you to equip your skills and shit like that. Like those big deluxe heal points, just let me fast travel for free via those. Or at this point, Namco should just stick to Namco should just stick to their beloved arena anime fighters, because that's the only thing they seem consistent with. Okay, now I'm just alright, now I'm just being bitchy, but like I don't know. Part of me feels like I should have been done with this game already. I mean, I say that, but then I remember playing Hollow Knight, and that was 15 live streams back when I used to freaking stream for more than just 2 to 2.5 hours a day. But what can you do? Looking like Resident Evil hunters. Oh, shortcut, I guess. So now I'm trying to backtrack. I'm like, there's something. There must be some area where I was before. And the only reason why I thought I made progress is because I had to go all the way back to a save point to equip the long shot the long range freaking chain arm, and I'm like, it's like ever so slightly extends your range to grapple, and I'm like, look at that, look how far it goes now compared to what it was doing before. That is slightly, oops. And then like I don't know, man. Just search for the Great Fairy to upgrade it. Oops, wrong game. Again, after all that, I am happy that I only spent $8 for this game. It's like even Gamefly was like, "Here, no one likes this. We'll sell it to you at a loss." The only loss I had was that some of my Gamefly coupons got used for this, but still, at the same time, $8. And I feel like it's only $30 because Namco published it. If this was an indie thingy or whatever, I could see them easily, maybe even 20, 15 bucks maybe. Again, I wouldn't be giving it so much flack if it wasn't done by, if it was done by any other small studio but Namco. Shoot, they got that anime IP money. But like these particular save points with the red soul up top, it's like, just let me travel between these ones for free. Oh wait, it does. My bad. Well, my freaking thought still stands though. These particular checkpoints are way too far in between. And that was like one of the main complaints that I read about when it came to this game. Anime IP arena money, Digimon IP money, Katamari. Look, I wasn't expecting like 3 Katamari games to come out within 5 years, but I'm fine with Katamari. Katamari's great. I guess my complaint about the teleporting save point is because of the fact that I haven't seen one of the deluxe ones in so long. And it's still faster to use your consumable to get where you need to go faster than looking for a freaking checkpoint. Couldn't progress because I didn't have the long range. Rocket punch! Reroll is the only one you own. I've always liked the Katamari games. I just never bought them myself. They were always loaned to me. So I never really got to sit down and like play it. Oh yay. I think I'm making progress. Oh, would you look at that? Another freaking... I still say it's kind of dumb, though. Oh, you want more skills? Seek out optional bosses. Seek out the optional respawning bosses, kill them and eat them, otherwise you're gonna be stuck with otherwise you are stuck with the 2 moves we give you. Hello, fat fuck. Ah, that hurt. Could probably eat for days. Can't go any further because I can't jump any higher. So I don't know what's over here at all. I have to go down. So I know I can just look it up, but I guess me being stubborn makes me I refuse to do that. But I should probably get over myself and just frickin' do it. Wait, did I do this one already? Yeah, I did. This one was the tutorial. Okay. Oh man. I hate to say it, but it looks like I'll have to find that key first. Do 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 do. Sorry. No, it's all. Oh, I understand. It's that we got that live 2D. That's also another thing too. I'm like, live 2D, really, Namco? But then I have to remember, one thing I do need to remember also is that as much as I want to shit on it, Namco is just the publisher. I don't think this was like an in-house thing, because I feel like even they wouldn't have allowed it to be. So we're trying something different. And I guess one of the main good points of the game is that it's not a full price. Imagine if this game was $70. Oh, never mind then. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, they go hand in hand now. All right. I hate it, but Like, I still don't even have the ground pound. Okay. God. Oh shit, I didn't go in here at all. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Crystalline Palace. I feel like the main issue with Echoes of Wisdom for some people is that they just wanted to charge in sword swinging as Zelda the same way Link does, which I think defeats the purpose of the game being what it is. Okay, I can't go up that way because... They shouldn't give Zelda the sword to turn into Link to do damage. I guess so, but I guess from what I'm trying to say is, given what the game ends up playing like, most people that I've seen complaining about Echoes of Wisdom just wanted a standard Zelda, just wanted the standard Zelda experience while playing as a different character, which still, in my opinion, defeats the purpose of it being a Zelda, being a Princess Zelda game, but that's just me. So yeah, this is my fault. The pathway split up, and I was like, oh, I must be going the right way. Let me go this way first. And that's why I didn't explore this area at all. So that's entirely on me. So, I don't know, progress, I guess? Unless I couldn't go any further because the jumping is stupid. What the heck? Game? So, never mind then. This isn't where I need to go yet. I don't know. I'm irritated. This game is irritating. I don't know. But I guess I'll redo this maze and I'm gonna call it quits because holy crap. I'm gonna be on this all night if I trying to follow this, attempting to follow whatever this guide says, what they're, well, you know how people, this game is too obtuse. I've been back and forth what I thought was the whole map and I don't know where to need to go. Backtracking any goodies in this, refuse to play any more of those mazes. If the mazes are required to progress the game, then my time in this mess is over. The maze levels are awful. I'm gonna play games for fun. I just want to finish the game. Oh yeah, this is the very first one, I think. Yeah.
And part of it was to be like, yeah, it's like, yeah, the Pac-Man section, the maze sections are kind of a nice break, but not when they're expecting you to be perfect about it, and then it stops being, then it stops being a break, you know? Ugh. Oh, god damn it. What a waste of time. I'm gonna get hit again. Yep. I knew I got reminded by something. This one was annoying because of how long every segment ran on for. God, it's like playing Sonic again. Oh my god, it is like playing Sonic again, kind of. Thanks, IGN, that told me nothing. Come on. I'm more or less like, I want to say lab this one out pretty well, but like, ooh. Oh god. Hold still. Nice. I hate that there's like so many phases too, because it's like, if I recall, there's like another freaking box it up boxing phase also, and it's like, bruh. I thought these were fun at first, but like, and then no bonuses for me, so I don't get a good. Again, I don't understand how they expect you to do like so much of it like perfectly is what they expect. Timed placement. Like having bosses in the spot to throw blocks at them or something. Oh yeah. And on the game. I'm at 70 hours and barely have anything. I feel like I'm really far from what I've seen on YouTube. I barely scratched the surface. 70 hours? How long have I been playing? That's crazy. $17. I'm pretty sure they didn't mean to say 70, but if it's 70 hours? I'm going to assume they're probably trying to go for like a completionist route or something, which, you know what, fine, 70 hours, but 70 hours and you don't have anything? Because to me, that's an awful lot of hours to have nothing done. And I know I'm one to talk, given how I tend to, like, speed through some games, but, like... in the middle of the map. You have a good night. My glasses. You know, I can't see my glasses. There's apparently a boss up there, too. I wonder if I can even get there. Probably not. Considering this game loves to, you know... piss me off. I can't get up there.
supposed to get up there? I hate everything. I didn't think I would be doing this shit again. I really am back here again. I just didn't bother to... Okay. Oh my god. Wow, that is a long way. What? Ooh, shortcut. Christ. I thought this was an optional room because of all the bullshit. But you legitimately were just going out and around. I've come to realize that so long as I start thinking of it as going out and around, I need to stop complaining about nothing. Because holy shit. Let me see. And then they also called it platforming. That was not platforming. Well, no. I guess it technically is, but I wouldn't call that platforming. Ah! Oh, not this crap again. Gee, I wonder what I get from him. God damn it. No! I need that. I'm really hoping that damn bug is just... I don't know how long I have to wait for it to respawn, but goddamn, I hate this game's stamina system so much. Like a king reclining up on that throne. This must be the actual boss I was looking for. Oh, yep, it has a name. Okay. At least the checkpoint is right in front of the boss. I'm finished for now. I'm sorry. I'm a little irritated. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Take care, okay?